Whew, it took 2 hours. I never ran so fast in my life. 620, 2023, 2023. See what I mean? 2024. I know it's 2024. This program got us saying the wrong dates on purpose. Because when we record shit, they don't want us recording. They want us to have the wrong date to not be able to prove, our statements. So that's why I always correct myself now. And there's the confirmation honk. Somebody almost got into an accident over there. Somebody turned when they weren't supposed to turn. There was a big Mack truck, like a towing truck with the car attached to it. So they were going straight. The person could have waited a second because they had the right light, the green light. They said, "I can make it," and they turned. They almost got into an accident. Bunch of fucking assholes. So I had to delete the video I just posted. Ooh, got my temperature on. My temperature was rising. It's definitely the fucking heat. Oh my god, this girl's pregnant again. Douchebag brother, man. He had like 5 kids. This is the 6th one now. I see her belly out. First one was like 2. This is the last one. I guess they wanted another boy. Meanwhile, T-guys. Some of us T-guys can't even have kids. Or meet anybody good enough. So that somebody's just not a honey trap to start a family. They came over just in time. He's wearing a hoodie. 95 degrees today. Now, I wasn't going to come up, but I had to go pick up something at the dry cleaner. I said, I'll bring my red bag. My red Coca-Cola bag. And I saw the homeless guy. I was like, shit. I said, okay. He curses me out every time I walk near him. He curses everybody out. He's mentally ill. So, nothing they can do for him. They put him in the ambulance when he collapses. He goes to the hospital, gets cleaned up. And he don't take his medication. They probably give him some while he's there. Since he doesn't have a home, they can't really prescribe him medication to take with him. So he don't take anything. So he curses everybody out, doesn't give him money. And he has a wad of cash he takes out. I don't want to go near him, right? And he cursed at somebody the other day. Now, this person was nice to me, so I wasn't going to record, but this lady was sitting next to me, waiting for her friend. Her friend pulls up, she points to her friend to try to get her attention, so I did. And, we said thank you to each other, and he welcome and all that. And then he pulled out right away. He came right up to them. One shoe on, hospital slippers on, socks. And he was doing like his hand gesture, he goes like this. He doesn't speak. He just does that. I know he knows how to speak. That's how he cursed me out. And he said curse words. And he was cursing them out. And they looked at each other like, oh my god, we gotta get out of here. So they hightailed it out of there. And he was looking for everybody else in the window of Dunkin'. So I don't look at him. He's like, I really definitely don't have no money this month. I actually did some things this month, so kind of finished up for the money. So I'm not going to go to Dunkin' next week, probably. It's going to be, I think, nicer out. So maybe I'll just take a walk around the block. It was a nice breeze here in the shade. So I put the video on before I got home. No, you're not seeing things. That really happened. I defended myself and I'm happy about it because I told these perps out here, I am not fucking around no more. I am going to say something. I'm not going to kill you. I'm not going to punch you or nothing, but I will defend myself. So, I thought he was one of them. And he might kind of be. I think because he's from the hood. That's probably why he's wearing the colors. Because he said something to me after the fact. So when I saw him, I see him wearing all red. Red shirt, blue pants, red hat, and like a lime green shirt under the red shirt. and then Mountain Dew, which is lime green. So I already thought it was being a purpose. Woman's wellness. Yep. I'm not gonna say nothing about that. But he's doing talk to text. So that's what perps do too. They talk to text to the hammer. It's quicker than, texting it out with hands. So you look like to Duncan. I had a feeling something was gonna happen. I see this guy walking from the corner with his hand in his pocket. Maybe I shouldn't have said something, but he did. He sat at the first house in their driveway. It's just to do scratch off. So I'm like, why do people just sit on random porches to do scratch off, right? Or anything for that matter. It's a private property, This stoop is a private property. The car is private property. The garden, the steps, not the tree, but everything else. So all the gang stalkers can say whatever the hell they want. The sidewalk and the street is public. My house is private. I own the house, so fuck you. And that's why they hate my guts too. Because they said you're gonna own nothing and like it. Oh, boo-hoo to you. Get over it. You don't like it? I don't know what to tell you. Get a life. Get a life of your own. Leave me the fuck alone. All up in my business. So, I was just watching a video. It wasn't about anything in particular. It wasn't even about gang stalking. I was just watching a video. And then he said that. I was like, let me record this shit. Is he fucking cursing me out like that, right? And he's like, I'm gonna call them. I'm like, go right ahead and call them. Are you gonna call the police? What are they gonna do? It's public. And he's like, you're interrupting everybody. I'm like, I looked around. Nobody was even looking until I yelled. I'm like, they're not even looking. Nobody's looking at that. Only you said that. So I called him a gang stalker. He's like, what? It seemed like he didn't know what that was. But he probably did. I don't know. So then his friend, it said, I apologize for my friend because he has a bad temper today. He's like, are you getting angry at somebody again? So he's probably used to it. He calmed him down. He calmed him a lot. Because he kept going on and on. I was like, whatever. I'm going to put another video on. I'll put it low. Even though I shouldn't have to do that. But he said did all this stuff. And he turned around and he apologized. I was like, did somebody just apologize for screaming at me? Because I don't get that at home. Or any of the other gang stalkers. He's like, that was my temper. I didn't mean to say anything. He's like, I was in the wrong for that. He's like, so then I apologized for you on back end too. And we talked like normal people. He said people mess with him all the time. What happens is he's older and he has like no teeth. So people, mess with him all the time. Like they do with every TI. So I think he might be a TI. But he doesn't take shit from anybody. So he was, telling me all these things that people were doing to him. Even in the neighborhood, he said one guy bumped into him like a block away, where that lady thought I was calling her a Looney Tune wearing a Looney Tune shirt. He said a Jewish guy called him the N-word, and he didn't take no shit from that guy. So, and he said people think they can mess with people that look different. And that's what I was saying. I was agreeing with him. Like, yeah, they see me, they see him overweight, they think they can mess with me. And they try. And I'm like, yeah, I usually don't say anything, but I was like, I got tired of this shit. This shit that they're doing, so. And all of a sudden he got up. He's like, that homeless guy right there? I'm like, yeah, he curses me out. Like, curses everybody out if they don't give him money. He goes, yeah, you cursed me out and my friend. Next thing, he asked us for money, and next thing you know, we see a wad of cash. He's like, you got some fucking nerve coming up to people asking for money. I'm like, yeah, I gotta go over there, but I don't want to get cursed out by him. He goes, I'll handle it. So he went over there to talk to him. Next thing I know, when he comes back, he goes, he's not gonna bother you no more. I'm like, oh, thank you. And all of a sudden, the homeless guy went to the other side of the block. where the deli is that took my money. They took his money and his friend's money too. They used a credit card and they scammed him. That guy, and the store doesn't have that thing no more. He said a lot of shady people hang out there. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, they crowded me that day when I was using my card, and they took like 3 months worth of money off my card. Still trying to get that back because I'm entitled to it. You know, if somebody takes your money, you're entitled to get it back. So, and they did that to me again at Key Food, so I won't be shopping there either. Because I had a lot of money left over on my card. I went to go use it at Aldi. They said I had no money. I was like, great. And I know how much I have because the receipt from Key Food says on the bottom how much you had. And I called the card to make sure I had money before I went shopping. I go grocery shop like everybody else. You know, we do not have that much money. You know, taxes and on the house, property taxes, insurance, all this other stuff. Plus the car. I don't pay for the car, but still, that's a lot of fucking money. You know, and that's because we have tenants. Doesn't mean that you pay a lot of money either. You know, it depends on however much they have to pay now at this point in my state. So it's not too much money. The other people that bought the couple of houses on this block, whoever moved out, they bought it and they upgraded it and everything. And they made 2 apartments on each floor. So the basement, the middle floor, and the top floor, 2 apartments each. So they're making a lot of money. Like, I think those are illegal apartments anyway. I don't think you can do that. So it is what it is, right? They're allowed to do it. So.
Hello?
Hi. So now, so I'm glad I talk with people. This is why they don't want me to leave the house. They don't want us talking to other people because we have a lot more in common than you think. TIs. Even the perps, they've gone through some shit too, but they went the wrong way because they had no other option. The system is rigged for people that need services. And yeah, we were just talking about it too, like especially veterans, they have PTSD. Some of them end up homeless in the street, and they don't help us. They don't help them or any TIs that need it too. Because people get kicked out of their family for not going along with whatever the hell they don't think it's fair or whatever. Because those people, those are people that are in the club. They got a lot of money coming in. So, you know what I mean? I heard discussion today at Dunkin' about that club. They just didn't know I knew what that meant. So I think that's why Jerky Boy, I don't know what his real name is, but it sounds like it says Jerky when people say hi to him. I think he's in that club too. Well, he's a beginner in that club, and I think that when you're in the first level of that club, they tell you to be nasty to certain people. Because he's nice to everybody else, even the kids. They came in there like, Shaggy, blah, blah, blah. He's all nice to them. Yeah, go fuck yourself, guy. I was surprised I didn't see Little Smart, thank God. That guy, if he came in, if Little Smart came around, that guy would have punched him. He said some guy was messing with elderly people in a store. In a different Dunkin'. He said he messed with the guy. And the owner locked the door and said, do what you gotta do. The little brat told his daddy on him. Which I'm surprised he had a daddy. The gang stalker. I'm just gonna call him gang stalkers, everybody. And he's like, do what you gotta do. The father comes up to him and says, what the hell's happening? So he explains to him, he's messing with other people. I could do the same thing to you if you even try to punch me. That's what you have to do sometimes. I don't say do it all the time, but if you're a guy especially, they're going to mess with you more than the women because they know everybody's going to believe a woman more than they believe the men. Some of us, it's true what they're doing, But some women do lie. So I don't like those women. I want to smack them because, it ruins it for the rest of us that actually are targeted. So, and then we were talking for a while, and he was able, to get the homeless guy out of the way. Not punch him or anything. So, and he did. The guy went another way, and I went to pick up my dry cleaning. I waited a while. I went out yesterday. I was out all day yesterday. I wasn't here. It was another borough. It was good. It was freeing. I was with family. We had the external family. We all hung out together. We had dinner together. It was nice and calm. I even took a nap at their house. That was like one of the best naps I've ever had. Because here, we live near the train, and they've been honking that horn so loud lately. Over the past couple of days, they've been honking it so loud. And when I watch a video on my computer, it doesn't even matter if I'm watching Stalking videos or not. Whatever video I watch, I'm trying to listen. They honk the horn on the train at the same time, and then hear honking from the street. That's the form of Stalking right there. So, that's red Porsche. Elegant Belly was gang stalker. Well, if you think about it, would you see these gang stalkers at this time of day? It's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon now. And, they're not working. They're coming around. She had a gift card on her hand. So, and then this guy and his friend across the street were talking in front of my driveway. They were talking bullshit. You heard the bullshit they were saying. Because they wanted me to know that they're watching me. But I already know. I'm not, are they stupid? Because I'm not. I know they're watching me. That's why they do this shit in front of me. And that's why I record to show you what they do. Because if they're doing this to you too, you'll see, hey, you're not going crazy. They are doing this stuff. And it was that moment that they were talking in my driveway too. The camera was focused in the backyard. And it's a witchy proof. Came out with her husband red smoker over in their backyard. I'm surprised they stayed in their side. And she didn't put anything in my window. But there was bread on the shed. Never mind. I'm gonna take a picture of it one day. On a V. Can't see it through the glare. He has a big V on the back of his shirt, like a vampire. You see how he saw me recording and do shit. Look at that, he lives 2 or 3 houses down, but parks the bike there. He only did that because there's a for sale sign there, so he knows nobody's gonna mess with him. Mess with the bike, but the other bike got knocked over. You heard it, that was funny. That was another gang stalker. He was that's why I like when they mess with each other better. It's great. I love watching that stuff. I want to see them fighting each other. It's like a video of that. So, I'm so glad that, that happened, that interaction, because it could be way worse, with us. It's very rare. It's rare that they would admit to it, and it's rare if they apologize for anything they do. That's what I'm saying. I told the guy that, I usually come here to get peaceful and drink coffee, and they mess with me all the damn time. We're talking about the booty bandage. I see them, you see them every day here. I see them every day. That's why I took the video down, because at first I was like, oh, hell no. You're gonna talk to me like that? I'm recording that shit. So, we're cool now. I passed by them when I went to the dry cleaners. I'm like, thank you. And they said, thank you right back. Well, his friend was like, are you starting again with somebody? Yeah, he had just gotten out of the hospital. He's like, I came here to come and get peace. Peace and quiet. That's what I'm saying. But I could see that he gets messed with too, because he's, older. And, he's in probably Section 8 housing, probably, I don't know. It's none of my business anyway. booty, and his mom just passed by. Oh, I got a fly around my ear. The hell out of here. It's like, running my ear. Probably a drone. Oh, they have those. They have flies and mosquitoes made of metal. And roaches probably too. They have the spy cameras. I saw them on YouTube. This one guy, he was just standing in the middle of this dirt road. I think he was in Africa. I'm not sure what country he was in. And he looked at it. You know when you see a fly, you see it. You see that with their wings and their eyes. They're real. You know, you could tell. Especially when they land on you, dirty fucks that they land on you, you see it. So he caught it and said, look at the shit. It's a fake ass fly. I think he stomped on it, but I'm not sure. What they're doing now is they're taking dead birds that they find in the street, like pigeons and hawks, whatever gets run over by a car, basically. And they're taking the bodies, gutting it out, stitching the skin and feathers back together, and putting drones in it. That's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of people say the birds are not real, but a lot of them are. Like, yeah, I see real birds right now. I see all the what do you call it, mourning doves. Oh, yeah, there's one right now. I just saw a mourning dove. Or somebody across the street is giving them bread. Yeah, put bird cones. Maybe my neighbor did it. I don't know. See the mourning doves? And they're on my roof. Oh, they're on their neighbor's roof. Oh, those are real. Yeah, their crow was here last week, but it had like iridescent colors in it. It was really pretty. It looked like the same kind of crow that I saw in Virginia. So maybe they fly here too. I've never seen one like that. I've seen all black crows or ravens in the sky. Sometimes you see the crows on the ground. I've never seen the same ones from Virginia. What did you follow me? Yeah, it was really pretty. It's like iridescent colors, so like pink and blue and green. Very pretty. And it was like right in front of my house. Sometimes the animals do come near you if you're at that level of calmness. And that's why the perps do this stuff. They want us to not get in touch with nature. They know we love animals. So they want us to act like them. They are the animals. They're the real animals, these perps. So I'm glad to have that conversation with this guy because, man, and I kept saying to me like out loud, I'm like, why doesn't anybody fucking protect me? I'm a single woman. I'm here alone by myself. I go everywhere. I'm independent. I'm just saying. Sometimes I need a little help. But that's the thing too. I'm glad he said something. I'm glad he did something. People need to not get away with certain things anymore, you know? You can tell he doesn't give a fuck. This guy does not give a fuck on how these people see him. That's how we have to be. So I did not put one video from my camera here because the douchebag brothers' children were wearing white and green pants. They passed by my house wearing white and green. I'm like, oh, okay. You want to play that game, huh? I haven't done anything back to them in years. Because I don't really give a fuck. Let them do everything they gotta do. They could even come here and do stuff in front of the camera. Make sure it's recording you. And they do anything like big like that, like anybody else is doing, yeah, they're going to jail. This is private property. I think the perps out there keep forgetting. My porch is private. This is private property. Are you paying the bills? No. You're not allowed on here. Unless I allow you to be on here. The whole fucking family stood on my porch to take pictures with flowers they stole from the tree down the block. I just saw them stealing plants from Duncan. And I don't look there. I see it every day. As soon as I get to Duncan, they come around the corner. The older little girl, she stole my thing off my purse, and I can't get that because that store closed down. It's all the way in Italy. It closed down for the pandemic. And they don't have the keychain itself on eBay. I looked. They don't even have the exact same purse on eBay. I looked at that. They're like the British ones for some reason. So I cannot get that back. And today she was wearing a butterfly on her shirt. And Winnie the Pooh book bag. Like a purse or whatever. Because they know I went to Disney World, that's why. They get jealous when you go on vacation. Oh, you should get jealous when I'm going on another vacation this year. I'm not telling you when or where, because it's not your damn business. But you gonna be jelly. You gonna be jelly. And you better not gangster me because the whole family's going. Not just me. And not just a little bit of my family. The whole entire family's going. So, narny. And if you do gang stalk while I'm there, make sure they see it. Because they only see it sometimes. Like when we went to Virginia, they saw we were getting gas. And this guy had his whole underwears out. You know, booty bandit type. Too lazy to walk to the garbage pails to empty out his garbage. So he threw it like it was a basketball. It was disgusting. His underwears were gray. You could tell they were not clean. And my family member saw it. What the fuck? I'm like, booty bandit. I just said it. I don't give a fuck anymore. And they locked the door. In that area where we just had to get gas, we weren't getting out. Get the fuck out of here. That place was the hood. That part of Virginia. Oh, yeah, how they're making noise right now as I'm talking about it. Gang stalking. They could have did that early this morning, or like 11 o'clock in the morning. That's when you're supposed to start work, not at this time. When you're working on something, you have to start at 11 a.m. And you can't go past midnight. 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. So I hear sirens in the background too, like ambulance. I heard that whole time. The whole time I was in the house, I heard that. I was doing chores too. Yeah, I don't think they were expecting any of that. Just, you know what I mean? Like, they hate when I go out. I wash clothes when I was in the house. I got my bed ready to put new sheets on. We'll do that when I get in. Put the air conditioner back on. I clean a little bit now. You know, a little bit of cleaning pisses them off, so I'm gonna keep doing it. Yep, here. Oh, if you're gonna be able to see it, just make sure you see the nice fluffy clouds. That was fun. It was the only ambulance I saw today. I was in there. That's all I was trying to tell everybody on here. TIs and everything. Try not to engage with that kind of stuff. I know it's very hard to do. Oh, can't blush. Yeah, some dude, older man had camouflage. He was picking up his daughter. And he told her to switch sides when he was on the sidewalk. Like he wanted me to see the camouflage. I'm wearing a hat. I'm wearing a camouflage hat. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Eat my shorts, man. So, what else happened? Well, a couple of days ago, I saw a piece of bread in the driveway, like a roll. I wonder who put that there, because she just throws it in the street. She wants to avoid the camera. It was probably Monday because Sunday was Father's Day and we weren't home. And she got mad at us probably. Because I did see her that Saturday, I think it was. Or was it right before we left? I don't know when it was. I think it was Saturday. She synchronized me when I was sitting here. So she probably did that night. And I didn't notice it until the day after, so. You know what we're gonna do? We just kick it in the street and that's it. Who cares? I hope they see us. I hope she sees us kick it in the street from the window. And Monday they tried to take me out. My stomach was killing me. Nausea and heartburn. and I was in the bathroom. I took a lot of Pepto, and it settled my stomach. And I took some Tums, and I drank Gatorade, half a bottle of Gatorade, 0 sugar. That's part. They hate that too. They hate when you change. You do any kind of lifestyle change, even if it's a little bit like that. They hate it. They're not allowed to do that. They do that. The handler yells at them. They want us to have bad health. Oh, here it comes on. See? You saw that. You saw the camouflage. Came right around just to talk to themselves. Damn right I'm laughing. Laughing all the way to the bank. Scrooge McDuck. I'm gonna call myself that. Yeah, so that same day they thought I wasn't coming out. I was like, you know what, fuck you, I'm coming out. So I went to Dunkin'. It was beautiful, it was early, it was like 11:30 in the morning. I was like, I need to calm down. I had a raspberry lemonade instead of coffee. And I had like a little something to eat just to settle my stomach. And it was nice. I was watching some videos. I was the only one in there basically. Nobody came around, not even a Voodoo Smurf. And then I was like, okay, I'm done with that, I'll leave. So I left early. I come outside, I was holding the door for somebody. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna hold the door for people. I usually do that, and who comes running like he missed his opportunity? Goat boy wearing a red shirt and black shorts. He was out of breath. He was like, he was running so fast. And he did not expect me to have the door open like that either, so he was probably pissed off about that. Yeah, they get pissed off when you're nice to them. It's really weird. Really weird. But we know why they get like that. You hear the noise again? Yeah, I came out every day this week. And then Tuesday I was gonna go to pick my dry cleaning. That's all I had to do. I was getting coffee, lunch, and then I want to pick up my dry cleaning. I guess it was a threat to them. Good. I'm glad it's a threat to you. Go fuck yourself. They're not doing anything as hard anymore. Not for a while. We got 2 more months. They usually start up again when the kids get out of school. I think they finish. I don't know if they finish this week or next week. It's like ridiculous. You need like 100 or something days for the year. They just go to school for no reason, no air conditioning in there. And they don't even get homework or schoolwork, you know. I think the rest of the week they should do Zoom calls. Fuck this shit already. I think I'm just gonna forget about their schoolwork and homework for 2 whole months. Yeah, everything really, it does. It goes out the window. And then I have to reteach it again. They go back to school in September. So that's why they do that. They're like trying to drill it in your head. And it doesn't really work anymore. Nowadays, it's not really worth it. Sometimes they just pass you if you don't learn it by a certain time, because they realize the programming is unraveling, and they just give you a passing grade. I didn't get that opportunity. I had to relearn everything until I got, A's and B's. That's how fucked up the system is. They do everything they can for other people. So they go, maybe the next generation will learn, will drill the same shit in their head. It doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. If you're not going to college, you can't afford it. And there's certain subjects you shouldn't have to learn. You need to learn how to do housework and all that stuff. They don't teach that no more. You need basic math, because everything's math. And when you're cooking and cleaning, everything's math. When you go to the store, you buy your size, that's math. You have to know measurements and widths and lengths, all that. So, you know what I mean? Like everything. You turn around, everything's math. And it's basic math, so you don't need anything else. Man, I have addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. That's really it. You don't need fractions unless you're an accountant. I'm going to become an accountant. It doesn't make any sense. But they have to drill that shit into you. That pressure is on. And then, if you don't do well when you get older, they actually blame you for that. Oh, I blame you for that, you school assholes. I don't care who comes at me on my channel. I close my names. Well, before I took the video down, you heard me. I'm like, I don't give a fuck what you call me. This ain't junior high school anymore. Calling me names don't hurt my feelings. You're a schizo. Go fuck yourself. Does this piss you off, perps? Does it piss you off? Does it sound like your hand was clapping your cheeks? That's right, you gonna get clapped. And get the clap. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to be careful out there. Make sure you bathe properly. Wash your clothes. Wash your ass. Use protection because ringworm is going around now. Ugh. First case in New York City. But it's in Europe a lot. Everybody has ringworm in Europe now too. I don't know, all the other diseases out there. No thank you. And that's why they don't like certain TIs either, because some of us stay single. That was on purpose. Oh, look at this bird. Hey, bird. See what I'm talking about? I've never seen a bird come up to me like that. Look at that. He just came to look at me. That was a real bird. They're everywhere. They're prehistoric finches, I think. They're around when the dinosaurs were around. Well, the dinosaurs quotation marks. Let's see how many perps come before I go back to the additional.
I do like it, obviously. Quite like it, not like it.
Yeah, I have a regular camera. See, they send me out to foreign perps and teaching their children how to do this stuff too. And they speak in their language, so you don't know what the hell they talk about, but they talk about you a lot. They talk about me all the time or something. You think I don't hear them? Like, I turn around, I'm like, why are you saying my name for? You know what I mean? I hear my name all the time in there. Because when they say my name, it sounds like they're speaking Italian, even though they're speaking Pakistani. So, yes, I am a woman. Do not call me bro in the comments, please. That's very offensive. I'm not a cisgender. I am a woman, female. Thank you very much. These girly colors, I'll use perps, bikes. That's another symbol too. I'm sure it is. And they're silencing your comments, by the way. And they're silencing TI channels so we can't talk to each other. They don't want people knowing about this stuff. Are you new to this planet? It's 2024. Everything's coming out. Whether it's celebrities or perps or handlers, everything will be coming out. It's in the Bible, actually, so guess what? It's going to come out. Everything you do in the darkness shall come to light. Remember that. God is not playing with you perps and handlers. He will teach you a lesson that you so desperately need. And I'm saying that guy, we had that fight and we talked about it and we were good. And then he went out, he did something to the homeless guy. God will send people with that kind of temper to teach these perps a lesson. So, if you can't do it, because you're trying to control your temper, which, It's a good thing, but if somebody comes at you like that, you gotta protect yourself. I'm gonna do this noise in front of purpose to heat it. Oh my god, lots too. The two Yorkies, they let them bark every 5 seconds. They keep to themselves usually. Yeah, orange bag right now. The wife is definitely a witch though. Honestly, witches don't really come out of the house too much. They do all their witchcraft in the house, and they barely leave the house. And that's what Witchy Poo does. She barely leaves the house. She goes to the house. She goes out to get groceries, and then I see her when she comes home. I don't want to see her ass. Oh, speaking of the devil, there she is now. Look how old she got. She looks old. She's like 50 something. She looks wrinkly and old. That's what witchcraft does to you. I'm pretty sure they don't shower either. Thinking about that makes me want to shower twice as much. You notice perps don't shower. Yeah, perps don't shower, perps don't shower. Nobody showers. First of all, people out there, men in particular, think when you wash your ass, it's gay. When you wipe your ass, it's gay. What? Since when does hygiene, proper hygiene, make you gay? I want to know. Does somebody explain that to me? And they think women's periods are gross. How about you're gross? There's a TikTok trend now too. Of the men, they shit themselves. Men, able-bodied men, they shit themselves and sit in their shitty pants all day. And they go home. They go home and tell their wife to wash their underwears for them. Who the fuck is doing that in 2024? Hell to the no. And they get mad at the wives that don't want to clean up after them. Clean up after yourself. What the fuck is wrong with you? I ain't cleaning up after you. Get the fuck out of here. What do I look like? Your maid? No, when you get married, you're not supposed to treat each other like crap. I grew up in that household, so I'm kind of glad I'm not married, because I would have ended up again in that same routine. That's a curse. So I'm here to break these curses. Can you hear the sirens? They're very low, but in my ear at the same time. That's on purpose too. Also, I want to talk about ice. I think it's a symbol. So, when I was in Dunkin' a couple days ago, these girls came in and sat next to me, right? And they're friends with each other. One of them had a Turkish eye amulet bracelet, right? And I used to have the same exact one. Oh boy, flies everywhere. I'm holding his dick too. Why are you holding your dick? So I mean, they tuck in their bubbles and they put stuff in the cars. Anyways, so I had the same bracelet. I realized I'm not in that, country, so I'm gonna give it away. Other people like to wear it. I'm like, you know what? It brought the gang stalking to my attention. After I started wearing it, I started seeing stuff. Gang stalking. I didn't know what it was. But it was after I started wearing the bracelet and I had an anklet. So I gave it to other people that, they liked it because it didn't help me. So the girl sitting next to me, her hair was really long, right? So she turned to me, not looking at me or anything. She was combing her hair out with her hands in the restaurant. That's gross. That's fucking gross. See the dog with the perps around there. Oh, salt me too. Nasty bitch. So I think that's a sign, a symbol, whatever they do. they comb their hair in front of you like that. They let the extra hair fall to the floor. Why wouldn't she have like a comb to comb her hair? She turn to me and comb her hair with her fingers. So her fingers are probably nasty, you know. Your nails get nasty when you're out. So why would you comb your hair with your nails? You know, people are gross. And you're doing that in the restaurant. You couldn't do that at home. You know, people eat there. I don't want to see hair. Well, it gets in the food too. Same thing, they let the dogs. They let people with their dogs in. You know. It says no pets allowed, but they still let them in. It's not okay because the dog hair is up there, you know. And what if a dog bites, you know? Now you gotta get sued. And I noticed when the boss, the owner, when he goes in there, he tells them he's been not letting dogs in. Like, I hear him talking to them. Don't let the dogs in. So they're not supposed to do that. You can get a big fine for that. Whoa. Animals are coming close. Just be careful with it. Don't touch animals. Some animals, because of the dew weapons and everything, and the spraying in the sky, they're attacking humans. Well, humans are stupid anyway. They're taking selfies with wild animals. What are you fucking doing? I've taken pictures of animals too from far away. They're unpredictable, wild animals. So I think, you know, I really do believe that when women turn around and they comb their hair like that, it's like a signal to tell a handler that they are near you. But they didn't say anything. You know, they kept to themselves mostly. And they didn't look at me at all, which was good. But then again, some of them can control themselves. But the women really are ballsy. They don't care. They want to fight. But I know for a fact, somebody else told me, they put something in their hair. It's not hair gel. They put something in their hair. Make sure it's long too. They make sure they never cut the hair. It's like it's a witch thing. The witches don't cut their hair ever. They leave the hair long, and it could get scraggly or whatever. They don't care. They never cut it. They think there's power in their hair. There isn't. That's like a spirit of Medusa or something, right? She never cut her hair. She had snakes in her hair. So, you know, it makes sense to me. So they put some sort of thing in their hair to slick it back. And then if they near you and you're a TI, they swing their hair back and you get hit with stuff that's in their hair. And it could be bleach, it could be anything. Yeah, something to hurt you with it. You gotta be very careful out there. They have these Ray-Bans that have a camera on them. And you go take a picture. So, person gonna be rocking those soon. No doubt about that. I think TIs should get those glasses. TI should get all those types of good stuff. Then the perps don't see that you're recording them. And the other one I put in the comments. That's a pretty good price for that recorder. There, I gotta check the time because I gotta go back and finish my laundry. And I can put my sheets on my bed tonight before bed. It's not a big deal. I'm not going out tomorrow. I gotta clean. I go in the backyard though. Yeah, I didn't see that camera. But that was to freak me out. So I would feel uncomfortable in my own backyard. Because that backyard is like peaceful back there. You know, I see all the fireflies. Look at all the flowers. It makes sense. Like, why would a camera be pointing in my direction instead of straight? You know what I mean? But knowing that person has their door open and they put that blue paper there, you know, I'm surprised it didn't have red paper with it too. I didn't feel like wearing camel toe. I have an icy t-shirt. Honestly, it has red and blue. There's always those two colors. They never have any other color. The ices. I rarely see the icy machine ever. I think Walmart was the last time I saw it. And they have, at the movie theaters, they have the icy. And they have the Pepsi icy now. It used to be Coke. They used to have Coca-Cola, everything over there. No, they switched to Pepsi now. It's cheaper, I think. Because Coca-Cola is better than Pepsi now. It's a different taste. Pepsi was really good back in the 80s. It really was good. It was good. So, yeah, so I think that lady that passed by me before, I think she was a perp. Like I said, these people get paid in gift cards, right? No, they saw me paying with my gift card I got for like Christmas or whatever it was. Yeah, I'm running low on cash, so I got my gift card. I paid for my food yesterday, and I paid for my coffee and blueberry muffin today. And I had to give a little bit of cash, right? So I finished that card, but I could always keep that card and fill it up and
I feel when you do something that you like,
go eat.
yeah.
And really put arms and get a little slip on. All those are perhaps. The dog was coming up to me, wanted to sniff me. They get annoyed. The perps get annoyed with that. Good. Yeah, so that girl, I tell you, the handlers, they hang out at the corners, right? So they hang out on the down the block there. They park their cars, their red cars, and their blue cars. So there's a blue one today. Oh, look what they have on their porch. I want you to see it. Let me see if you can see it. A red and blue slide. They could have had any other color slide, but no, I chose red and blue. So, that's also like the former gang stuff. And they really want me to get mad at them, huh? Yeah, not happening. I'm gonna sit here on my own porch, not go on anybody else's porch, because, you know, I don't want to get arrested. They'll have me arrested in 2 seconds if I went on their porch. For us, we have to watch our tone and not call the police. I'm telling you, the animals are getting closer. Maybe they're trying to tell us something. They're looking. Yeah, so it's gonna be 95 tomorrow also. The humidity is bad. I'm glad to be in the shade. Yeah. I usually get my stuff on time now. There's somebody home and they always, bring it in for me. Because they know, they've seen people try to steal my packages. That's why we have cameras, we do. So I'm gonna siren. Yeah. See, any more perks before I shut my camera off? Any more? No? Shocking. Yeah, so it's like 54 minutes now, so alright. So I'm gonna go. Yeah, it hurts me. The windows are closed. Alright. I don't see any more perps. And that's a good sign, because that means they're planning on doing something more. Because they probably saw that fight. You know that? and they didn't like that we actually talked it out. So, because they know, they tried that shit when I was a kid. I was in school. In summer school, it was me, somebody, two other people on one side of the school, in the classroom. I think one or two on the other side. And I was fighting like that, like I was fighting today with this other kid. And then his mom and my mom, you know, they had to come with us because it was elementary school. But this is how I passed, and I got a good diploma because I did that, and I got good grades from that, and then I continued to get good grades the rest of the year, you know, that I was there. And that's when I think that's when they knew that they're gonna try to fuck with me and get other kids in the class to bully me. And they started with that. And like the teacher didn't even get in the classroom yet. And so we fought with each other, and then all of a sudden we realized both our moms looked at each other, and we looked at them and we're like, oh, maybe we should get along. And then all of a sudden we realized we had a lot in common. So we were like the best of friends after that. And even when we got older, you know, he still lived here. We used to hang out in the summer. So I think John got jealous of that. So he met up with John too. Like, I was friends with John. And he's like, what the hell? Who's this guy? My father did not like me having any guys interested in me. That's a form of getting sucker too. He wanted me all to himself. It's narcissistic too, and sick. It's a little sick. Like, you're supposed to want your kids to go out and have fun and make friends and everything. So, last ditch effort, good. Oh, they're coming down this block. More confirmation. So anyways, after all of that, we all hung out together, all three of us. And then my other friend brought his friend, the same name, John. And we all hung out. Like, we went to the Ocean Parkway over there. We used to hang out all the time. We were crazy. You know, everything was great. We were friends with each other. So John got a little jealous, I think. You know, he's another one. You can't have any friends when you're hanging out with narcissistic people. You can't have any other friends but them. Like, they have to be your number one friend, or your number one significant other. You know what I mean? Like, you're not allowed to have friends when you work with people. They can have friends all they want. They can cheat on you all they want. You're not allowed to have friends. And sometimes you're not even allowed to work. They force you to stay home. But that's why I'm not gonna date anybody, because everybody's like that now. They're all nuts. We all got our screw left. I think those people came around already. I think they did. Just now. There was a red truck too on the way back here that was spewing out smoke. It was disgusting. And they was revving up his engine like it was a motorcycle. Anything to try to make us get sick, they do. I gotta go back in. Here it comes again. Huh. That was good. That was good evidence.